Hi everybody, welcome to round 4 of the World Championship in Massage in Denmark, Copenhagen with the International Massage Association. Here we are in the Eastern Freestyle inspired room, and on table 1 here we have from the United States, Bayada. Sorry if I mispronounced that, hun. Table 2, we have Madai from Switzerland. Again, apologize if I mispronounce any names. Table 3, Mahazadin from Malaysia. Number 4, we have Warapon from Sweden. Number 5, we have Federica from Italy. And number 6, we have Raj from Ireland. And last but not least, number 7, we have Natasha from Italy. We look forward to seeing what these wonderful, talented therapists have to show us during this round. These compresses are a lot of times full of herbal remedies, but we're going to go ahead and check out this guy. He's doing very traditional foot cleansing before treatment. It's very respectful to clean the feet and to give a service to the person in which they're about to treat. It's a sign of respect and always feels really good. They normally have all different kinds of either fruits, flower petals, roots, any of those kinds of things inside, depending on what they're trying to address, drain, or add into the system of the body. We have here what you're seeing is Shiatsu Namakashi. It's from Japan. It's a style of a Japanese manual therapy that uses a scientific approach that is most westernized form of Shiatsu, and it's aimed from the beginning of the demonstrations for its effects to be through physiologically and modern medicine. It not only follows the energetic meridians, but it focuses on the points related to the muscle joints and nerves. She's showing traditional Thai today, doing the union of the body and spirit and mind. Through her experience, she's built her own Thai massage technique, and it uses and enhances the principles of traditional Chinese medicine through the lines of Sen points and energy meridians. Mahasadan from Malaysia. I'm sorry, I know I mispronounced your name. He's doing the Freestyle Massage Eastern. He calls it a Phoenix signature massage. It's a rebirth from Eastern tradition and modern therapy, like the mythical phoenix rising from the ashes. The therapy awakens your inner energy. It's a fusion of traditional massage techniques from Malaysia and China, combined with modern therapeutic approaches. It provides deep cleansing, holistic healing, and revitalizing of both the body and spirit. One thing that I do love seeing in all of these championships are the competitors that go a little bit above and beyond, and they match their table setup and make it an entire theme. It makes you go into a whole different surrounding and atmosphere. At least me, anyways. The use of sarga silks, or since she's doing traditional Thai, it would be pakama. I do hope I'm saying that correctly, as it is all on the tone, and I am tone deaf. And here we have sideline. Sideline is definitely a position that is very underused by a majority of massage therapists. Unless you're a Thai therapist, sideline is very important and addressed in every treatment. It's a very old traditional tool used in Thai, made of wood, and a lot of times there's a blessing inscribed on the side. He had those towels heating up on his little stand he has on the side. So those are some heated towels that he's doing compression with on the feet, working all the way up the gastroc and soleus. And here, as you can see, little smaller herbal compresses. They're designed to reach more specific, smaller areas like along your ilium, or in this case, your quadratum lumborum. It's very therapeutic and productive. The concentration of the judges walking around, they're all very inspired and intrigued by what they're seeing. The dynamics of what we've seen each round here today in all the different rooms show you all the different avenues in which you can take as a therapist. There's no reason to get burnt out or bored in the industry when there's so much to learn and grow from. Here, as you can see, we have some hot stones, and that's a basalt rock. She was eating it up on a tray she's got in the back. She is slowly increasing the full end range of motion with each stretch. As you watch the foot, each time the foot goes a little lower and a little lower, increasing the space in the ilium and the lower spine. A little bit more traction to add that space with a very slow release so we avoid any type of spasms. It's always nice when you're doing work with the knee, if you place something in the back of the knee like you see here, it makes the bend of the knee not so intense and actually allows more range of motion. Without your knee locking up, you can get a full traction from your ilium and low back. Compressions all along the hamstrings, gastroc and soleus, all the way down to the Achilles. And we'll undrape the feet and do some delicious traction and footwork. Here she is getting in there with her thumbs, really stripping the plantar side of the foot, going into the Achilles and ankles. Those are some reflexology points for your fertility organs as well. So with her herbal compresses, as you see in the back, that tray actually heats up and keeping them warm. And so in order to control the temperature without hurting or burning your client, she's placing it on her hand and warming up her hand first, and then applying the secondary heat to the client. It's very therapeutic, and it doesn't startle the client, especially if they're sensitive to heat. And now, since the ball is cooled off enough, she can tell because she's no longer placing it on her hand, it is now safe enough to apply directly onto the client, and therefore she is doing it, and the client is enjoying it very much. Traditional tie on the table takes extreme balance and core work, especially to stay aligned. Here you can see the different dynamic ways in which you could use a bamboo. You can roll it like you're rolling out dough for bread. You can seesaw it back and forth, doing a cross-direction muscle fiber. Right now she's going in the direction of the muscle fibers, and when she starts going medial and lateral with the stick, she'll be doing a cross-directional. for just under 30 minutes left. You've seen the first half of this round and what these guys can do. I'm excited to see what the second half shows. One thing that I've noticed in these championships, in the first half, you can see a little bit of nervousness, but in the second half, you can see them all tap into the zone and the reason why they're here, doing their passion and just addressing the things that need to be addressed, like this beautiful plantar trigger points and ankle rotations. Here we're doing very light deportment. It helps increase circulation to the area as well as address the lymphatic system and stimulate the nerve endings. Here's one way that you can use sarga silks or pakama to increase the work that you're able to address and still freeing up both hands. Right here it looks like he's about to do some fire cupping. He's going to use that fire to remove the oxygen out of that jar, and then he will place the jar onto the body and the oxygen will try to go back into the jar, and when that happens, as he places the cup down, it will suck the fascia and skin, the dermis and epidermis, up into the cup, and he can either park them or dynamically move them or pop them on and off. All right, and here, as you can tell, he's sticking the cuffs on, and he's dynamically moving them to their parking spot. When he pops it off like that, that's flash cupping. When you hear that pop. This is a combination of dynamic, parking, and flash cupping all in one. Definitely takes some talent, skill, and being able to rhythmically move them in an order which stimulates relaxation, not irritation. It's very important to have more oil than less oil when you do cupping. If you decide to do dynamic cupping and you don't have enough oil, it can almost feel like your skin is being ripped off. And that's not a sensation we all want our clients to feel. Here we have some abdominal work or hara work. She's going through all the points of the stomach with her breath. In order to keep your cotton ball burnt, you gotta have your cotton ball soaked in a form of alcohol. Denatured alcohol is normally the best. It doesn't smoke and leave your room all smoky and set off fire alarms. Very nice technique. She's elongating the muscles before she goes and strips them, allowing them to elongate and get longer to break up any adhesions. One thing you'll notice with Thai massage, especially traditional Thai, form is very important. If you are not aligned, then you're not aligned with what you are doing. As some of you guys notice, these cupping marks, some are a lot darker than others. That shows you that there's a lot more going on in the areas that are darker. Those are your more problematic areas. There's more tightness and there's less flow of your circulatory system. And a majority of that blood is dead, stagnant blood cells that were just sitting in there that we've now brought to the surface. And he will get to flush out all on his own if he drinks enough water. Otherwise, it's just going to go sit somewhere else. We're in the last 5 minutes of the last round. This is where we're going to start seeing the techniques that they use to wrap up their protocols. The move we're about to see here, the placement of the knees are really important as we don't want to mess with the spine, and we arch them right over. Got to be careful of the floating rib. It feels really, really good. Opening up the chest, opening up the heart. It's a free hang, something we don't do as much as adults anymore. They are down to the last minute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, and that's the end of round 4. We're going to pack everything up, take a small break, and we'll be back in a little bit for the final round and an awards ceremony before that, if I'm correct. Ciao for now.